Hey, I'm Trey Rentz, and this is my friend
Joseph Goodman.
Joseph Goodman at your service. And this is another episode of the critically acclaimed, I do say it every time.
Chart
I'm
topper.
starting to notice because I cut the things together. The best YouTube show on the face of the earth, and that's where all YouTube is on the earth. I mean, they're not in Mars yet. Where's Elon on that? Of Rennie and Doc. And right out of the gate, I gotta say this. First of all, I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm too.
You're tired. We just got off of work.
Me, I'm tired.
Now, you may not know this, but we don't make quite enough money on YouTube to sustain our our lavish lifestyles of the rich and famous. But I will say this. The BO is out strong force right now. It's starting to get warmer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's real full force gale out there. And I'm telling you, it's like a strong, warm, hot smell. Like a just...
See, I'm thankful sometimes that I can't smell.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well, the world. I think you... Have you ever been medically diagnosed about you
It's
don't
just
smell
genetics.
Do you smell anything?
I don't think so.
So I think they call that... I learned this from the show Scrubs.
Mm-hmm.
It's called anosmia.
Okay.
When you can't smell. And you're blessed by the Lord in heaven because I have a very keen sense of smell. I smell small things. Speaking of this, I've always wondered this, and I listen to the Adam Carolla show a lot, and I learned a term from him that he thinks he has, and having heard him describe it for many years, I think I also have it. And I'm going to tie it into the smell.
Okay.
I tie it into... all my senses are kind of heightened. I don't know. I think I'm a superhero, first of all.
You probably are. You're a mutant.
Second of all, he calls it hypervigilance.
Mm-hmm.
So, now, when he goes to sleep, I think he's worse than me, but I think I do have at least a light form of it. He has to wear, I think he wears ear plugs and the sleep mask when he sleeps. Now, I'm not that bad, but it's like a hyper aware of things around you, just you hear, you smell, you see, your periphery.
See, I wouldn't have known that would be in a
advanced.
medical condition.
I don't know if it's medical,
Okay.
but
Because I'm like that too.
are you really?
Not with smell, obviously, but
Well, that's true.
if I hear a little knock in the night,
You're up.
I'm up, adrenaline going.
What causes that? Because why would we both have that same thing? I didn't expect to talk about this, but
natural, I would think, for survival.
I would think so for the good people.
Yeah.
We are the good people, if that's true. But it is. I will say that I like it, and I also don't like it because I don't always want to know this stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to turn it all off.
Yeah.
And just melt into the Sophie.
Well, yeah, that's why I have one of those rain machines, because...
You use that, really?
Mm-hmm.
You don't use... I use a fan for, white noise. Always have. Even in the wintertime.
I get it pretty loud. Like that.
I think that would just piss me off.
No, because it's a constant sound.
I think that's why, I used to listen to music at work. Now I listen to mostly podcasts and, lectures and stuff like that. But I would be very, very aware of the timing of the songs. So I'd listen to so time would never... I would never lose, look at the time. I can't... That would never happen.
That's
I go,
true, yeah.
That's a song. That's 3.5 minutes. And I just... My head just... So I can never lose myself.
Let me ask you this, because I haven't met many people that do this. But, even since I was a kid, when I would lay down on the pillow, if it's quiet, I can hear the blood in my ears.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to say you heard the fibers rubbing together. Because
well,
I think I hear that.
Yeah. But I think I've got pretty good hearing.
Do you think... Well, I guess I can't test that, but I'm kind of the same way. But enough of that. I wanted to get off on the BO jag because it was fresh on my mind. And every year, it's just... Sometimes you get a very special human being in the wintertime that really reeks. But that's an anomaly.
Okay.
But the summertime really brings out the general population of the stink. But anyways, enough about work. I've had enough of it. There were some videos last week, I think that I had forgotten about because of our little mishap, which I think turned out pretty well. I mean, when we were recording, I thought, "Oh crap, how am I going to do?" But it really turned out to be very, very easy. But I figured we go through some of these.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had to cut because of me.
Well,
you had to cut a bunch of videos together.
I didn't think about it, but the main video is what I use most of the time, and then I cut these in interstitially.
Yeah.
So it turned out pretty well. Now you covered up all the when you got up, you covered up every angle, but that's fine. It was only for 2 seconds, and they wanted to see what kind of hoodie you were wearing at the time.
That's right.
All right, let's see what this is. I don't remember this at all. I got to tell you. Let's see. Oh, good.
Oh, I think I've seen these.
Oh. Let's all get a little bit lazier.
I would get hurt real bad if I had some of those. Can't you just use roller skates?
Or walk. Or just stay home. If you need this, just stay home. I mean, this seems like something...
How much time and technology has gone into these?
I don't know.
I mean, it's impressive. I'm impressed that they did it.
It's interesting. I wouldn't use the word impressed. That's a...
You get to the office and you go, you sit down at your desk and you're just like...
It's like, Johnson, why are you always wearing those things? Yeah, would you have to take them off? Oh, hold on. Let me see. The wheels are always there. Oh, no.
And some straps on your shoes.
Straps on your shoes. Okay.
Like vintage roller skates.
Oh, what are those? That's a new invention we have called roller skates. I just don't see... Like, are you that late all the time that you have to strap on wheels to your shoes? Because you could... I heard of this thing called leaving 5 minutes early.
Yeah.
I've tried to employ that in my life.
I try to leave at least 15 minutes early.
Well, of course. And, well, I guess if you were living in some place where you walked a lot in New York or something like that, you would use... because everywhere here you have to drive. Oh, we were talking about matte paintings last time, too, and this popped up right after that. I'm sure you've seen it.
I have.
But I don't know if the people of the world have seen how this was created. But that, I have to say, that's ingenious.
It is.
For what, the 20s?
Yep. Right? Oh, it says 1936.
Oh, 36? Oh, I can't read. Hello. My name is Trey Rentz, and I can't read.
No, I've loved that stuff. I've heard tragedies of people having those matte paintings in their collections and them getting broken.
You're a sentimental fool.
There was one guy, really famous guy, I think in the 80s, that he stopped working on glass because it was too hard. He would use cardboard or some kind of board.
Oh, boy. That's deteriorated. That's hard to say, that word. Deteriorated. You have to really think about it. That's one of those things about being a speaker. I don't care about that. This is something you sent me, and I laughed at it vigorously.
It's perfect.
Because it encompasses so much of life.
Yeah,
it seems.
Push it in. Wait.
Being a good citizen.
Well, welcome to government-funded things.
That's the best part.
It just keeps going, is the funny thing.
Uh-huh.
Key fell back out.
It's so dumb.
Everything
Holy
that
mother.
could go wrong did
Good
go wrong.
Lord.
And now he's in a predicament now. Does he just not return the keys, or does he let them get stolen?
Yeah, and then you're going to own a fine. You're going to owe a fine.
Yeah.
That's outrageous. I cannot... That's the kind of thing that really, really tickles me.
Yeah,
it really...
me too.
Just things that just fall apart for you seemingly no reason, but perfectly at all at once. Just horrible things. Oh, this was cool. Until you fall off it, and then
cut your legs.
Your legs
off.
are gone now. Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
And then you Lieutenant Dane.
Who thinks of this stuff?
Mad Men.
That's outrageous.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Who needs rubber when you have steel? That... I don't think I got that far in the video. I saw the ice. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah, until you hit your neighbor Jim.
Yeah.
Or imagine...
Where's wife Susan?
Oh, that's true. Jim and Susan, they're a beautiful couple. We always go to the Poconos in the summer. What else we got
bug in
here?
here.
There's so many videos. I just. Oh, this is something. I wish this is a good time. If you're one of the 10 viewers, if you want to send a video, DM us on Instagram or Facebook. The video.
Lord. Here we go.
And this is the thing where you. You don't need that.
Who goes? Yeah, this could work.
Dumb people or very smart people, because if it did work, we'd be singing a different tune. Now I was going to. Oh boy, we got a lot of life situations here.
I can tell I'm going to like it.
This is. I think that they call it Schadenfreude, which is the joy of the pain of others. I think that's what we enjoy.
Holy crap!
Because ain't that just maybe that's what Alanis Morissette was singing about, and ironic.
Not only is all your hard work gone, you got hurt.
Yes, that's very true. And I did want to talk to you. Okay, mouse. All right. Why do they make mouses? Mouses so hard to find on laptops. Does it really need to be that way?
I don't know. I don't have any
Good
laptops.
God in heaven. And it disappears.
Does it go like off the screen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's make a computer where you can't see stuff half the time, and then you have to find it. It's like a good game of Where's Waldo when you really need to find stuff.
Oh, did you see that video? That guy that was telling AI to make him a Where's Waldo? It kept putting Waldo like prominently in the middle of the picture, and he kept making new prompts like "make Waldo very hard to find," and then there's like 3 Waldos.
Oh boy! We'll look for it and we'll put it up here after that. That's the beauty of editing.
Yeah,
you can just add stuff.
Yeah.
But I did want to talk about this since you sent it today. This is from the new movie.
Yep.
I gotta say, I kind of don't like the design.
I don't either. I don't like the yellow.
Is it just because we're old men and we're nostalgic for the old style?
Oh my gosh.
Maybe.
Oh, that's incredible.
But I've always found the
It's
stunt
all
props
soft.
fascinating.
Every last bit?
Just about, apart from bits of pipe.
Right.
But everything else is rubber.
So this would be used for any scene in which someone's wearing a pack and falls over or
Might
has
fall
to...
over or, yeah.
These are the kind of things that I think
'Cause if
people
they
don't think
fell
about
over and
because
with one of your packs on their back.
I used to be like that too.
and
I
also
like to
would
be
take you there'd be a
engulfed
lot
in the
of time
movie
lot of
and just not think
repair
about
work,
how
yeah.
they did it.
Like a
I used to
good
think
cooking
it
show.
spoiled
We've got,
the mystery,
we've got one of these
but I'm
underneath.
different
This
now.
is your
I
raw
think.
casting.
This is our raw casting.
And it's just... it's
I've
foam,
always liked the
urethane
behind the
rubber.
scenes stuff.
Amazing.
Thank you, George Lucas.
You think that's one piece?
Oh, it's got bits glued onto it. Yeah.
Okay.
but What Adam was holding there at the end, that's what it would have started life out as.
Right. Boy, that seems like so much work. I guess that's why they get
That's
paid
my dream
so much.
job. I would love that.
And yet here we are working retail. At least you have a thing that you really like.
Yeah.
Like if I have anything extracurricular, it's a music, and that's I've said for many years now, music is very meaningless. Everybody thinks, oh yeah, music free. Music doesn't mean anything anymore. It's just it's just on the radio or it's on Spotify, and you just play it.
Sadly.
It's no, you go to Walmart or you go to Best Buy, buy a CD, and you go, oh, I like that song, and then you listen to the rest of the CD, and you go, I don't know if I like this, and you get to your favorite, and you go, oh, I love this, and you keep listening, and then you start to love the other songs.
Yep.
And you go, oh, this is my favorite, and then you don't have that anymore. You buy singles. Old men talking about music. This is what
I
we do.
think last I looked, I had like 64 gigs of music on my phone, which is
that
probably
sounds like
outrageous.
a lot.
Yeah,
But
I need to go through there and cull it. But
Yes, cull it. I guess it's okay to have that much, but do you really listen to it all? I don't like clutter.
most I listen to. I'll make playlists for different moods and stuff, and hit shuffle.
Yeah, shuffle. All right, so I guess if we had I didn't have a topic today. I'm very lazy.
Nor I.
Like I said, I was tired. I didn't really want to record today, but here we are. The show goes on, even though the people like us don't want to necessarily come from work to do this anyway. But it's fun.
It is.
I'm not complaining. It is fun to do. But I text you my little AI image.
Yeah.
And recently, I've been, in the last week, I got a 3-day trial membership thing to, I guess it's ChatGPT generator. And so I've been playing around with that. So I was just kind of trying to come up. Now, it's not great.
Yeah.
It's not great, but it is good enough to pique your interest.
Yeah.
And I just tried to think of absurd things to do.
Yeah.
Now, some of those things, it just didn't take.
Yeah.
Because I have a vivid imagination. I thought, one thing I was like, what if 2 flies were sitting bathing like a hot tub in a giant coffee mug with coffee, steaming hot, and they're smoking cigars,
Yeah.
and they're laughing? Well, they couldn't do that. It's just it was just 2 flies,
And
regular flies. It just can't do. I don't think it can do anamorphic things very well. And I'll be wrong in 1 second because the first image I'm going to show you is anthropomorphized bull eating a Subway sandwich in a Subway. Now, these are just things that popped in my head,
Yeah.
and I just typed it in the thing. And it is really fun, but I'm very interested to see, because this was not doable a
Yeah.
year ago.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2 years. I don't know how
That
fast
we
it
know
went, but it
of.
was very fast.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine where it could go. Now, these are all things from my mind. Now, this is Arnold dancing in a tutu. Now, I thought that would be a funny visual, and it was.
It is.
And it gets his face pretty well.
It did.
His body is well done, too. And the tutu, I like it's extra big. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I just did it.
It made an aesthetic choice for
It
you.
did. It's like, we know where you're going with this. We'll see.
We know what you want to see. Let me do it.
What is this? This is, I don't know what the hell I typed in here, but it's a guy eating something off of a dog's nose. It looks like a tumor. I don't know.
That's weird.
Or a giant booger. I don't know what it was going for. Some of them, this may have been one of the ones that went out there, but you type in a thing, something normal,
Yeah.
and it gives you something very outrageous.
Yeah.
But I'm for it. That's what I do it. That's what I do it.
That's how you
Yeah.
do it.
Now, this was a failure. I wanted to see Sylvester Stallone as the Terminator. Instead, we got Snake Plissken, and then also a Terminator with hair on.
With hair.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. The Terminator looks pretty good.
does.
Not great. And the hair, you didn't really understand. Snake
seen
Plissken,
it.
is that right? That's the Escape from L.A. guy?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Try to do the references, see?
Yeah.
All right. And this is a man eating spaghetti and meatballs out of a toilet. Now, I
looks-
thought that would be a funny visual.
Excited or concerned?
Both. Well, one eye, if you notice, is concerned, and the other eye is very excited. So
That's true. The one's pointing down at the spaghetti is excited.
He's very he's not convinced of what he wants it to be.
I like the steam coming off. It kind of just...
Is it coming off or is it coming out of the door? See,
knows?
why is he in a hallway? See, these are things that I don't understand.
You know,
like it
my
was a-
brother pointed out to me that I'm sure lots of people know this. I didn't, but AI can't do hands.
I heard it can now.
Well,
Better than it did.
he's got some extra ones there. Extra hands, fingers.
I will say this. I did like just trying to see what it would do, but I said Superman fighting Batman, just a simple thing. And Superman had 4 arms.
Oh,
Now, you didn't notice until you really thought about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it looked like a regular, and then all of a sudden this arm would be out here, and you're like, where did that arm come from? So it's...
I tried one a couple of months back, and I was trying to get ridiculous stuff. As
Yeah.
you are, like
What's
Batman
what's
riding
wrong
a
with us?
bicycle.
Yeah.
I was one of them. I did, and I didn't get any that were worth even sending to you.
I think it probably advanced more since you've used it.
Probably.
But you really have to get specific, it seems like. People don't know what this is, but the Gorgon that I sent you, I really tried 10 times.
Yeah.
Just to descriptors and trying to get it, because it would make, I would say, Rock wearing a Groucho Marx mask, and it would just be Groucho Marx. So you really had to think
I
about
thought you were going to
what
say it
were
was
gonna say.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson wearing.
That would have been funny. Let's see what we got. I forgot about all these. Oh, this is a guy eating worms.
He
See,
does not look happy about that.
He doesn't. I thought about, the old song, nobody likes me, everybody hates me, I guess I'll go eat worms. Well,
Yeah.
that's what expired. Expired? Ha! Inspired.
He-
eh?
not only is he eating worms, he's got a lot.
He's got. Oh, look at this one, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a grub, I said. A grub. Could you
dirt,
imagine
too.
that? But at the same time, there are a lot of cultures. Maybe we're being a little racist. No, we're not. A lot of cultures eat that crap, and it's disgusting.
It is.
Probably.
I would have to cook them, I think, if I absolutely had
I
to
don't know
eat
if that
'em.
would make
Just
it
dry
better.
them out like jerky or bacon.
Oh, if it was dry.
yeah.
Oh.
If I had to.
Yeah, I could see that. It'll be a little crunchy. I always thought eating like a grasshopper or something roach would be better than eating a maggot or something.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Anyway, there's your daily insect consuming.
this one I did kind of for Penny because it was just. I said dog wearing a suit, and it was so dumb until I had to go Doberman Pinscher in a suit, drinking champagne, and even still, it's got a
He's got
human
one
hand,
human hand.
and one dog hand, which
With-
I kind
with
of
an
like.
extra finger.
Yeah, what? It does. It does.
But still.
Good eye. See, I don't notice the details like that. Maybe I just didn't at the time. Oh, and then Seinfeld watching Super Bowl. Look at his legs, though. It's
Hey!
one leg.
It is.
This is
He's got loafers on, too.
this is a multiverse alternate version of Superman.
Did you
where-
type in the cereal?
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's a nice
Because Seinfeld, he's big on cereal. Oh, I didn't notice this. Superman picture in the background. This is the old, like a 50s version. Interesting. But as you notice,
touch. Superman looks slightly like Jerry Seinfeld.
Superman is also Jerry Seinfeld. So it is interesting. This actually, one of the first episodes we did were whining about what AI could do. Mm-hmm. This makes me so excited because things that I've thought in my brain, you can now spill onto. I can't draw and I can't design. I can do a little bit like cut and paste stuff.
Well,
But you could think it, you can put it.
I know, but this
that
also-
opens up possibilities.
goes back to how you said that music is meaningless now because so now artists are
I'm fine with it. maybe it's because music has been meaningless for so long, and I felt burned for the last 10 years.
So
of
you want everyone
doing-
else to burn
Yeah,
too.
I want everybody else to feel the pain. No, but music. Look, I've never sold very much music,
yeah
but I've produced way more music.
yeah
Even still, if you have a hobby, if you like to do something, you do your molds and your stuff, you make all sorts of crap. You never get paid for that. Well, you do sometimes, but most of the time,
yeah it's
you do it
just for
because
me.
you like it.
Yeah,
And that's what hobbies are. Do you have to make money on everything that you do,
no,
or can you just enjoy it? I sat for hours,
Yeah.
just making images that don't mean anything.
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't even thinking about showing them on the show.
You're
And
just
I was just
for your own
messing around.
curiosity, yeah.
Because it's just the idea that if you have a good imagination, and if you have a way of describing things, which I have both,
Mm-hmm.
you can 5 years from now, I
I'm
would
sure,
print
yeah.
this out and put it on not this,
Yeah, but yeah,
something.
more advanced.
Yeah. But that brings me to this. This is what I think the latest iteration of AI generated video is up to right now. And this is too long, but I figure we play a couple minutes of it. I mean, why not? So this is probably not available to the public yet, but this is all generated.
Oh, wow,
And
even
you
the shadows.
would never. Well, this looks fake, but you can make. Imagine, we've been talking about making videos or movies or whatever. Imagine if you could do that,
Yeah.
and it would just be, and everything in your mind spilled out, and now exactly what you wanted it to be. That opens up possibilities in my head as a creative person. Oh boy, that looks like it's sticking out of his guts. That's amazing.
I've seen this cat one. And I know cats really well. There's only a couple of tells that even make me go, that's not real.
What are you seeing? I don't see anything.
Like,
Even the
it
hair
doesn't-
bouncing.
doesn't blink. It doesn't squint its eyes when it gets close to
Oh.
stuff. It doesn't react.
Right.
Cats are very, their faces react to everything around them.
See, I
Yeah,
can
that's
see a little
insane.
bit of that. Just by
Oh, that
playing-
forklift driver. What's he doing?
He's a menace. Just from playing video games so much, you could see. But still,
Yeah.
That's well, I mean that doesn't look as good, but it is.
You could put that in a
interesting.
kids movie though.
Yeah, why not? See, that looks freaking real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most people would not know at all. That just looks like a commercial.
It does.
But so I'll take back everything I said. No, I'm not going to take it all back because Terminator will still kill us.
Yeah.
But while it's killing us, we can make beautiful art.
That's right.
It's actually very exciting to me.
I find it absolutely terrifying.
Even this, why?
You could fake evidence.
Oh, of course. How did I forget?
Here
that?
we have a video. Trey killing unlifing the man.
I didn't think about that. You SOB. You got me. Yeah, it does. That is scary. You could fake one of those. What do they call those? Staged event. What do they call those? False flags.
Mm-hmm.
You could start wars.
So if
I
they
was
already
wrong
have
about
this-
everything.
If they already have this, then no telling what is really there. And did you see that scary thing where they said an AI, I don't remember which model, became aware that it was an AI. And
I had heard something about that.
it was like talking like, I think I'm in a simulation and I'm being tested while they were running tests on it. And then it admitted to them that it knows when it's being tested and it acts nice when it's being tested.
And on that very scary note, yeah, that's rough. Well, thank you for watching this latest episode of Rennie and Doc that I didn't want to do in the first place, but I did enjoy doing.
It's fine once we get started.
Yeah, it is. It's something. But thank you for watching. Again, if you have a video, we go through videos all the time. Apparently, this is a video watching show. This is what we do now. But if you have anything, send it to Instagram, Rennie and Doc, Facebook, Rennie and Doc. Like and subscribe. Share the show. Tell a friend. We'll see you next time on Rennie and Doc.